So we're going to check out this video from Kendra G. Brace yourself. Been drinking, almost married, got arrested and learned her almost husband cheated. So let's check though. It's a great title. Let's check this out.
All platforms tonight. Linda, I'm going to try to get you. Hello? You ready?
Yeah, girl.
What's your name, girl?
Raven B. Mackin.
I feel like you've been here before.
I have.
You have an update?
No, your app is crazy.
Well, we just have a new app. We just launched it like 3 days ago. Have you updated your app?
3 days ago, because the
Yeah.
Apple app, it is not accurate. It's not working.
Okay, well, we have that app is gone. We have a brand new app. Your name on the app.
Raven B. Mackin. Never lacking. No, it's just Raven B. Mackin.
Okay, this is you on the new app, so you can see some of the new things.
Yeah.
So you have to log in.
That's me, girl. That's me, girl.
Okay, so log into the app. You can face verify now. You just changed your shirt live on? What are you doing? You took your shirt off?
I was putting a shirt on, honey. I just got in the house.
So did you have a bra on?
I did. Do you thought I was having my bare titties out?
But wait, you just had your bra only on in front of us?
You didn't see it, did you?
I saw something.
You saw a strap.
Woo, child. Raven,
Honey,
okay.
honey, I'm not going to do anything to get me banned or you in trouble. Come on now. All right, come on, let's get on with it, girl. What's up?
Have you been drinking?
I have.
Okay, now that explains.
So these women come on this show, and Kendra know what it is by now. She been doing this show, I think, 4+ years. Kendra know what it is. She just making money off these birds. She's just making money off these birds at this point. And they get on here, and you gonna come on here with no shirt on and been drinking, and you're supposed to be a grown woman, and everything you say, it sounds like you're singing. Kendra, have you been drinking? Yes, I have.
Okay. All right, Raven, let's start.
I did. It's definitely giving ghetto. Educated ghetto. How about it? Bachelor's degree. Definitely don't do coke. We're not about to pay attention to comments, so come on, let's go.
All right, Raven, where you calling me from, honey?
I'm calling from DC.
How old are you?
I am 34.
And what you do for a living?
I'm a chef.
Okay, you have any kids?
Big chef. No, I don't have any children. Never been pregnant.
Thank God she don't have any children. Woo!
Oh. You want to get that clear?
Very clear. I was in a 13-year relationship with somebody who could not. So.
Oh, the man couldn't get you pregnant.
And he didn't let me know until 2017.
So why couldn't he? To be honest, there's a lot of conversation always about women and, their wombs and when they can reproduce. And there's some truth to it. But we don't talk enough about men who can't get women pregnant. And that is an issue. That's a real thing.
Issue.
That's definitely. Y'all always think it's the woman. Sometimes it's the man.
Oh, he definitely wanted to. He was definitely shooting up the club. And when the questions arise, that's when he had to confess. And he also was not willing to figure out how we could move forward, figuring out how to make it happen. So that's not on me.
How did did he confirm what his issue was?
He said that he was a test tube baby and that he believes that he has to test tube his children as well.
Okay, child. Let's keep going, Raven.
So there's no confirmation that he couldn't have one. The only confirmation would be is if both of you went and got tested to see. So she just automatically put it on him. And she says she's never been pregnant. So she don't know if she can get pregnant. I would have to look into it. But if a man produces sperm, he can get somebody pregnant unless all the sperm just die before it gets to the egg. All of them, he could have a low count, but it only take one. So I believe it would far more be that women can't get pregnant versus men not being able to get a woman pregnant.
All right, Raven, what's your zodiac sign?
Virgo, the best
So
one.
Raven's in DC, 34 Virgo, is a chef, no kids, never married too, correct?
Never. I've been in. Do you call the courthouse a marriage?
Did you get married at a courthouse?
We
Yeah.
did. We did. We did not go for the second part because something happened in the midst of
Okay, so I
that.
don't know how it works. When you go to the courthouse, are you married then?
So, there's two parts to the courthouse. You have to go the first day, and then you have to come back 2 days later with your two witnesses. We didn't make it back to the second day.
So are you divorced?
We just never completed it, so no.
So why did y'all not go back 2 days later?
You want to get into all of that? He cheated. He got his baby mother pregnant, and he didn't know if she was going to have the abortion, so he tried to marry me to keep me. And when God works in mysterious ways, he found a way for me to find out that was the case, and I cut it off.
You found out all that in the 48 hours?
Yes, I did. So I randomly got arrested for some crazy shit, like a grinder. I literally got arrested for a grinder. When I got out the next day, he came to pick me up. I said, let me call my father, let him know everything's okay. Something told me to go through his phone. I went through his phone. I seen the text message with his baby mother, and that confirmed everything I needed to confirm that we cannot move forward.
So when you went to the courthouse, how soon did you get arrested after y'all went to the courthouse?
Literally the next day. It was crazy. It was we went to the courthouse on a Thursday.
Oh, this is hilarious. There's no trauma here whatsoever. You're with a guy who you say couldn't get you pregnant. Went down and did the first part of the ceremony to get married or got the marriage license paperwork or whatever. You get arrested. Found out he got somebody pregnant or whatever by going through his phone. Oh, this is hilarious. Can you tell by my laughter? This is funny. Oh my goodness, this lady is fun. Get out of here with that, man. Trauma is what it's called.
I found out on that Saturday.
So that Thursday, so you went to the courthouse.
We would have had to go to the courthouse that Monday to make it official.
So Thursday you got courthouse married. Friday you got arrested.
Saturday I got arrested.
Saturday you got arrested. Now what was the grinder that you got arrested for?
It was a weed grinder. There's no other grinders. Okay. Yeah. And
okay,
this was back in the day. This was back in 2009 when there was no like.
Okay. So real quick, a grinder to me, I grew up in Connecticut, is a hoagie, a Subway sandwich. So when you were saying a grinder, I thought you were talking about a Subway sandwich. I grew up, that's what grinders were called.
No,
maybe
so a grinder here is.
Sometimes Kendra can seem like an airhead, but when she said grinder, I literally thought of the same thing that Kendra thought of. I've only heard a grinder as a sandwich, but I guess if you're in the the pothead circles or whatever, that would have been the first thing to come to your mind. Since I never smoked anything in my life, when I hear grinder, I think of a sandwich.
Paraphernalia in DC. That was considered paraphernalia back in 2009.
And you bought weed with it.
I bought weed with it? No, there was weed crumbs inside of it.
Oh. And you got
used
arrested.
the grinder to crunch up the weed.
So how did you get arrested? They pulled you over or something?
Yes, girl. It was crazy because they were looking for somebody who was in a high-speed chase, who was carjacking people. And me and my cousin, her daughter was with her baby father. Her daughter has asthma issues. We were running red lights trying to get back to the house to prevent him from taking her to the emergency room. So the police were following us and we did not know. So about the time we got to the location, they stopped me, but they chased.
Look at how much glee she tells this story with. This is her life, men. To be involved in her life, if you live a normal life, you go to work, you come home, and you just live a normal life, she'll probably stay with you for about 17 minutes. There has to be some type of drama going on. Look at her face as she tells this ridiculous story. You can actually die from asthma if it's not properly treated in some type of timely fashion. But she's telling this story with such glee. Red flags from the very beginning. Pay attention to these type of women.
Them all the way 3 fucking communities down, like high-speed chase, so it looked really bad. But they were just trying to get their daughter to the hospital in time, you know. It was crazy. It was crazy. But that, I said that was God working serious ways. Seriously.
Right. Okay, real quick. People are surprised that I don't know what Grindr is. Listen, y'all, I'm sorry. I don't know all this street shit.
I'm very surprised you
Let me
don't
tell
know
you something about it. I'm proud. I don't know the lingo for the paraphernalia, because why the hell would I know?
You ain't never smoked no weed, Kendra.
No, I don't. I never smoked no weed. I mean, I don't think this is something that...
college or nothing.
No, why would I want to smoke weed? I talk for a living. It makes your clothes... My clothes is too expensive to be smelling like weed.
My clothes
I'm going to keep it 1,000 with you.
too.
I don't even go to certain fast food.
Expensive ass perfumes on that top shelf right there.
No, honey, I'm not messing up. Listen, no diss to people that smoke weed, because I don't look at it as a bad drug. But I don't smoke weed, and I should not be judged for not smoking weed and not knowing the weed paraphernalia.
You're not judged, because I shouldn't be judged.
Hello, Kendra. That's a testament to the people in your comments. I do not watch any of your shows live. I watch them purely for the reaction and to see the people that you bring on here. But hey, I'm with Kendra. I ain't never smoked no weed. I didn't know what a grinder was. Thought it was a sandwich.
Judge for smoking weed.
Well, the popo judge your ass, because your ass went to jail.
And who gives a fuck about the popo? We talking about the popo who was KKK before they became the popo? I'm just saying, but we gonna never mind all of that.
Let's keep going, but I do got one question before we move forward. In your story, a lot of people are saying they thought you broke up with him because he couldn't make a baby.
Absolutely not. I broke up with him because he couldn't make up his mind on what he wanted to do as a man with me.
But how did he get his baby mama pregnant if he can't make a baby?
I don't have no baby mama. So you're mixing up the stories. I was with somebody else. Me and the 13-year nigga took a break. And when we took a break, I met somebody else. Me and that guy were only together for a year before he already took me to the courthouse.
Okay, so that's what it is. It's 2 different men.
2 different men.
Okay. And you dated, so
real quick, if you are on Facebook, go ahead and follow me on Facebook. Like this video. Come on, give me a comment. Give me a like. If you're on YouTube, or if you're not, you can go to YouTube and search Mr. Info, then a space 5,000. Go ahead and subscribe over there. And thank you in advance. Let's continue.
Well, wait, the reason we thought it was 13 years is because you said the guy took like so long to tell you that he couldn't make a baby.
We met when I was 17 years old, and I'm 34. So y'all do the math.
No, you help us with the math, because you said in the beginning you were with a guy for 13 years.
So 2017, I was 26 years old, and when he told me that, and I met him when I was 17.
But y'all wasn't dating at 17, right?
Well, no, we were dating at 17. We were dating off the break. As soon as we had sex, that was my man.
But wait, okay, so who's the 13-year guy then?
The 13-year guy is the guy who couldn't have the children. That's not the guy who I married. That's not the guy who I went to the courthouse with. The guy who I went to the courthouse with was the Pisces that I was with for only 1 year.
Okay.
In the midst of the 13 years of going back and forth with him, yeah.
Okay. So you broke up with one guy because he couldn't have kids. You broke up with the other guy because he got his baby mama pregnant.
Yeah, hold on. What? Repeat that, Kendra. I'm sorry.
So you broke up with one guy because he couldn't get you pregnant.
I did not break up with him for that reason. I broke up with him for a whole nother reason.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, fair enough. I think we're clear now.
Okay, we know this lady drunk. She's talking about two different guys. She's conflating all these things because I thought it was all the same guy. She's with a guy for 13 years that she didn't marry, but a guy that she was with, presumably, she said a year. Okay, less than 1 year. She went down to, oh my goodness, I don't even know where she at in this story now.
I was willing to be with him and accept the fact that we were not going to have children. I was willing to be with him with that.
All right, now we get it. It's two different men. All right, so let's keep going. So that's why you didn't get. This question was, have you ever been married? That's what it was. So we got Raven, DC, 34 Virgo, a chef, no kids. Okay, what kind of man you looking for now, Raven?
Honestly, I'm on my Bible thumping journey, so I'm looking for a man of God, like who puts God first, who wants.
Looking for a man of God, and she drunk as hell. She's on her Bible thumping journey and drunk. Getting two different stories mixed up with two different men. Oh yeah, to see. Yeah, fellas, this is what y'all want. You honestly, I wouldn't even hit this.
Wants to marry, who wants to live the exclusive life outside of the world. Like, I want to separate myself from the weeds, the tares and the weeds. I want to do that with somebody. You know, we were not designed to be alone, so I want to be with somebody who believes in that and that wants to do that.
Okay, a man of God.
Your mother's a hot mess.
What happened?
Nothing. I'm sorry. I'm feeding into the comments. We're going to ignore them.
Okay. Well, you know people are going to say you want a man of God, but you've been drinking tonight.
Is it a crime to drink?
Well, it's not a crime to drink. It's not a crime to drink.
Is it a sin? Is it a sin to drink?
Well, the more of the point of the story is maybe the type of man you're looking for might not want a woman inebriated online.
Online, offline. Oh, I need a real man, a virtual man, a real ass man, not no goo goo gaga, blue boo blah blah ass man that goes along with what everybody else says.
Okay, well I think that's more fair. But when you say when you start off with I want a man of God, people automatically have a different type of man in their mind.
And that's, and in all fairness, due respect to them, that you have your opinion on what man is proper for you. Proper for me is different. We're different people. We're different women. We're all women, but we all expect different things. It's not the same. So
okay. So let's keep going. What are your deal breakers?
So me and you together, we didn't go to church and all that. You got to step outside for a minute to use your grinder and do whatever you do with your grinder, grind up the weed. Or you going to have those little dollar shots in your purse or what have you. Is that what we going to do? All right.
My deal breaker is broke. No hustle, no ambition, and not a believer in faith. Like, those are my main things. Dirty, can't dress, you know, stuff like that. You know, typical stuff that all women think about, which I'm trying to break out of the height situation, because I'm going to start messing with these little short men because they be coming at me like all
Let
the
me
time.
ask you this, Raven. What is broke to you?
Broke is no. I hate the word no. I hate that shit. Oh my God. I cannot stand the word no. If I ask you for anything, it's because I need it. Because I don't ask for shit. I find my own way. But if I ask you, and you're supposed to be my man and the provider, and you don't give, that is a fucking deal breaker for me. Big deal breaker for me. I'm sorry.
So give me an example of what you may ask for so the guys can know if it's something that they can afford.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I had to send my dad some money because I do take care of my father. That family is very important to me. I, if I send my dad some money and that causes me to be broke, and now I need help.
But give me an example of how much money you may ask him for that he needs to be able to give.
$600.
So you want to? Okay, is that an often request or once a month?
No,
okay,
no.
just period.
I am a hustler. I'm a hustler. I do my own thing. I get money. Anybody that knows me knows that I go out and I get it for myself. I was raised by men. I'm a go-getter. Totally. But if I ask you for something, it's because I need it. And if you're unable to provide, it makes me feel some type of way. I'm sorry.
Okay. So whatever the request is, should he look a certain type of way?
Clean as hell. You gotta be clean. Teeth clean. I need cleanliness. I need breath fresh. I need smells. I need style. I need all of that. I need manicurism. I made that word up. Copyright that.
You can copyright it. You can keep it, girl. Now this question is: should he make a certain amount of money?
He should definitely make more than me.
Which
absolutely.
Is?
I make 70, so as long as he's 70 and over, we're good.
So if a man made 60K, you wouldn't date him?
He gotta have hella swagger, baby. Hella swagger. That shit, he gotta have me like, this motherfucker.
So someone that's making more than her, she makes 70, say 75, let's say 80, just for giggles. She's talking about the top 15%. All right, I said 15%, 1-5 of men, and let's rule out every other race besides black, because ain't nobody gonna put up with this. The other races besides black will mess with her like as a fetish type thing and as a fun girl type thing. But to be serious, only a black man would do that. And you're talking about the top 15% of men, period, across all spectrums.
Here.
Okay, let's do the Kendra Cam.
You want to do the Kendra Cam? Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh, okay. You got your booty right in our face.
Right in the face, honey. Hold up. Okay. Y'all see me? To the big and sloppy motherfuckers talking about me.
This is a 34-year-old woman. This is sad. And if you had a man coming on here acting the equivalent to this type of behavior, if you know what I mean, he's not gonna be slapping his ass and cussing the chat out and blah blah blah, but the equivalent to this type of behavior, that man would be getting ate up even more than she is in the chat. But that's gonna be the end of this video. So again, if you're on Facebook, go ahead and follow, like the video. And if you're on YouTube, go ahead and search Mr. Info Space 5000 and give me a sub over there. Subscribe, like, dislike. Oh, and you can share the video as well. Peace.